Hello food lovers, we're back. Today Macaroni and Cheese 3. Not because it's a threequel, because we're using 3 cheeses. So a bit of preparation. This is actually before the shooting. We want everything nice and clean. And let's get to it. So here I'm preparing the cheese. I'm just grating them. We have 3 kinds of cheese as I said before. Cheddar, mature cheddar and mozzarella. Other ingredients, about 300 grams of macaroni, nothing special, regular shape. Then the butter, because we want to make the sauce. This goes with the flour. It's about 40 grams of butter, same amount of flour. This is really important when you are making roux. So same butter, same flour quantity. And this is the cheese. I'm not sure about the quantity. You can play around with it actually. You can play around how cheesy and how gooey you want your sauce to be. As I said before, these are 3 different kinds of cheese: mozzarella, cheddar, mature cheddar. And last but not least, the seasoning. So we have Worcester sauce, paprika, and cayenne pepper, and of course salt. So pretty basic, I guess. Let's get to it. We start by preparing the macaroni. Off they go into boiling water. And we start with the sauce. We put the timer there first, because you want to boil your macaroni a few minutes less than the pack says. This is because they're just going to finish cooking in the oven. We just had this small spillover and we added some olive oil to stop it. So the butter is in the pot, starts melting, and we continue by adding the flour. You're going to see it in a minute. Yep, here it is. Flour goes in. So when the flour goes in, you need to start mixing it. You don't want this to stick to the bottom. You just keep on working it. You let the flour to cook. That's really important. You will understand it because the color will become light brown. Then you add the milk. If you're afraid that it's going to lump, don't worry. You just need to add cold milk. Cold milk, hot roux. Macaroni are ready. We put them in the strainer and this is waiting now until we continue. So you see, the moment that it gets to boil, you take off the heat because the sauce starts thicken, and we start with the seasoning. So salt, paprika, yeah, goes in. You put the cayenne pepper and a few drops of Worcester sauce. Here there's no rule, just goes with your taste. You want it spicy, you want it seasoned, just play around with it. And the last spice, as you saw, it was nutmeg. It was like a staple in the sauce. So the sauce is out of the fire and you add the cheese. Again, here there is no rule, just add as much as you like. Just keep it quite liquid because this is going to go to the oven, so it's going to thicken up more. You put the cheese in the hot sauce, it starts melting. You're just whisking and whisking and whisking. So you can see that it's becoming cheesy and gooey. That's actually the mozzarella, I think. That's my theory. And if you don't like my theory, have more. Grouch Marx said that. So there I made the sauce a bit thinner by adding a bit more milk. The thing here is that you don't want this sauce finished. So time for assembling. Macaroni in the pot. Oh, I messed up here. Gone. So we continue, just break this up a bit. And then we're going to add the sauce. And here comes the sauce. Yes, it might seem a lot at this moment, but it's not. As I said before, it's going to go to the oven, it's going to finish cooking there, so at this moment you want a good quantity of sauce and you want it a bit liquid. Don't worry about that, it's going to help to make this creamy. Give it a good stir so the sauce goes everywhere. Yes, and stirring and stirring, and this is fabulous. That's fantastic. So next to me was the girl of this group, and she was making all of these sounds of enjoyment and pleasure to come. I forgot to say that this quantity is for about 4 big portions. So trust me, if you are going to serve that for people, they're going to be quite full at the end. Or if you don't like big portions, you can at least make this. Some more cheese that goes on the top. The nice thing about macaroni and cheese is that when this is going to come out from the oven, it's going to have a very nice tasty crust on top. Some people actually go for that. and just eat the crust. You can blend them. So spread this nice and smooth on the top, and you have the oven preheated at around 180 Celsius. And this is going to go in for about 20 to 25 minutes. Again, this is a matter of taste, how creamy you want the sauce to stay. Done. And here's the result. Yeah, see the golden brown on top? Yep, this is a nice crust, and you can cut it. See, we're just going to show you how it looks like. I'm just going to take this out, and it's ready. Have fun, and do not eat alone.